Hey teacher friends, Jason here with Algebra Help Desk. Here's our worksheet for solution sets of sentences. It's part of our solving equations. It's part of Unit 2 of from our pacing guide. We start off with the graphic organizer. I'm a firm believer in that we need to be teaching vocabulary in the language of mathematics as well as the operations. Because I know, and this is more of a personal deal for me, because I know as a student, once I understood the language, the mechanics, they sort of fell in place. So we have our graphic organizer. We want our students to put these definitions in their own words, so like a sentence. Well, we want a mathematical definition of a sentence. We want an example. And these terms are all from our Google slide deck, but we have sentence, solution set, equation, inequality, open sentence, replacement set, and empty set. And then we follow it up by asking them to write 3 algebraic sentences given these verbal expressions. And this is a great activity to do with the shoulder partner, part of a Sage and Scribe, think, pair, share, small group. Next page, a little bit more complicated. They're going to review PEMDAS. So in this lesson, we're scaffolding PEMDAS. We're going back and we're translating verbal expressions into mathematical sentences. So we're trying to drag everything we learned along in each lesson here. Here, they're distributing the 7 to the 4 and 3. So 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is negative 21. And 7 does not equal negative 7, right? Because 28 minus 7 is 7. And here we said, does this equal 7? So that's a false statement. That's just not true. And you could, if you want them to say not true, you can change your answer key. I just like the word false because that's what I've always used. I get there may be some other terminology, and that's fine. You know your students and your teaching style better than me. Next one, we've got it inequality. So we're playing around with some inequalities. They're going to practice PEMDAS once again. 3 times 4 plus 3 times 6. Well, 12 plus 18, well, that is 30. 30 is greater than 2, so it's a true statement. So we're really getting a lot of mathematical things in here early on in the semester because we want these kids to develop, their mathematical intuition. Here, what's the replacement set for the G blank blank T? As long as it spells a word, we're going to count that correct because we want students to realize sometimes there's more than one correct answer. And that's hard for kids to wrap their mind around. And then we have 4 more questions here. What do we know about the value of n if n is greater than 0? Well, we know it's positive, right? But we want to encourage mathematical conversations. Finally, we got our answer key. So a sentence, it's got a mathematical statement or proposal. It's a math problem that seeks a true or false answer. So there's our answer key, and this is our entry-level solution set of sentences. This should be the first work these students do. If you need any more explanation or have questions or comments, just let me know.